Hi everyone, it's me. I'm back. I'm up on the hill today. The property looks great. Keep joking with everyone that it kind of looks like a park. That's what I've accomplished in the last 3 years. So instead of Rabbit Homestead, we should call it Rabbit Park. But anyway, I'm up here today and I'm going to be doing some gardening. I'm going to plant a garden, and in order to do that, I got to solve the problem of not having to haul water up here. So as you know, good news, the driveway's done, and I was able to actually, let me just turn the camera on, pull my car all the way in to the property. We've had a bit of a dry spell. It's not very muddy. I certainly wouldn't do that if it was muddy. I probably wouldn't get out. But anyway, today I'm going to attempt to make a rain barrel, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to use a black trash can, just water for the garden that I'll be planting, so I don't have to constantly haul up water, at least not as much maybe. So that's the plan for today, and I'm just going to switch them around, and that's where I'm going to be working. So stay tuned. Let's do this. So this is an old trash can that I had. So this is what I'm going to be using. It's just a black trash can. So what you're going to need is your trash can, and if you all follow the same TikTok that I do, this has been all over TikTok. It's on my For You page, so I thought I'd give it a try. So I have a 1/2 inch bulkhead and a 1/2 inch, I guess you call it a spigot. The bulkhead just comes apart. Let's see if I can. Well, it came apart earlier. Okay, I got it apart. So the bulkhead comes apart like this. Yep. So this is going to go on the inside, and then this is going to go on the outside, and then we'll put the spigot here. So I just got my drill, and I matched up the size of the hole that I need with the size of the bulkhead, and we're going to go ahead and drill that out. At least we're going to try. We're going to go. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Easy peasy. Look at that piece of plastic out. Alright. So now we gotta put this inside. Just gonna turn it here. Gonna work. Thing is I don't want any leaks. Hopefully I didn't go too big. Nope, I don't think I did. Make sure it's nice and tight. I can reach inside. So I got it in, but I can't reach it to tighten up. So I think I'm going to need a second hand. So maybe I just put it down too low, but I'm going to go find a neighbor and see if they can help me. Well, I got it in. I didn't need a neighbor. I did it myself. Just had to stretch those arms. So now, I think I'm going to put some, so then this just goes here. But I think I'm going to put some tape on here just to ensure a good seal. Okay, got me some tape. Now, I think there's a right and a wrong way to put this on. I don't know which way is right, which way is wrong. If somebody knows in the comments, please let me know. I'm just gonna, oh, not sticking. Do know you don't need a lot. I think you don't need a lot. I don't know. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. So I just do it. See if I can learn. Alright. I think that's good enough. I'm just going to screw this on here. Maybe. Righty, okay. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay. Let's see if I can go around one more time. Make sure it's closed. Alright, this is open. This is closed, I think. Yeah. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, got it. Alright. So that's it for the spigot part of it. Let's finish up the top. Okay, so now that we have our spigot in, we're going to put our top on upside down, and I'm just going to drill some holes in the top. I think that'll do it. Okay, so now that I have my rain barrel sitting on top of my bricks, and there's my spigot down there, we got to make sure that we don't get any debris into the top of our rain barrel. So I went to the hardware store and asked them if they had any screen, and the lovely kid at the hardware store gave this to me. He said they make screens and they have extra pieces, and there's no reason for me to buy it because they're just going to throw it out. So I'm just going to set the screen on top like that, and then I picked up some rocks from where they put my driveway in, and I'm going to put the rocks on top, and that should hold everything in place. So let's do that. So this is my temporary solution for water, and I have an idea, depending on how this works out, with an ICB tote. And if this works out, I'm going to try a little experiment with one of those big, I think they're called IBC totes. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, you know what they are, the big totes and the cages. I have this idea to collect even more water Unfortunately, I'm not building anything permanent right now, so it's not like I have a roof where I can attach gutters and collect the rainwater that way. But I have an idea with one of those big totes and a kiddie pool. So stay tuned. If this works out, I'm going to try it. But that's for the future. So that's it. That is my DIY, do-it-yourself DIY rain barrel for my garden, because I'm off-grid here on the hill. There's no well. And we'll see how it does. It's supposed to rain not until later in the week, so it might be a little bit before I post an update on how this works out. But there you have it. Cheap, easy. The screen was free, the rocks were free, the garbage can I just had to buy the spigot and the bulkhead. So yay, yay me. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this box next to me with some soil and get to planting. So I'm going to be trying my hand at some, it's called hugel culture, and I'll post the spelling of it right here. And it's just the idea that you put your soil on top of like rotting logs, leaves, and sticks. And as your soil breaks down, it enriches the soil. And it also saves you on soil. So instead of filling up this entire bin from bottom to top, I'm just putting it on top of the rotting logs. And then I'm going to I've got cardboard under the logs. Then I've got these logs. And then I'm going to put leaf debris and some other sticks on top of that. And that should enrich my soil as it breaks down and decomposes. And then and then I should also be able to save on some soil, so I'm not using as much. So let's give it a try. So that's that. So over time, as that material breaks down, I use 2 bags of 1 cubic foot. So 2 cubic foot of soil in here. And as that breaks down, it's going to enrich the soil. And this will go down, so you'll have to add more soil to it, which is fine eventually. But that will come from a compost pile that I'm going to start this year as well. So I'm going to try to do some composting, create my own soil. Don't always have to buy soil. Got plenty of things around here that can use some composting. So that's what I'm going to do then. So I'm not going to plant anything today. Just got an alert on my phone that we're supposed to have frost tonight. So I'm going to hold off on putting any plants in here for the time being. I do have that fire pit over there. There's no bottom in it. I don't actually use the fire pit for fires very often, so I'm going to actually take that and do the same thing in that container that I did in this container. I think that I'd rather have a smaller fire pit, you know, that I can move around. That one's kind of like, you put it down, it's kind of a permanent place. So I'm going to use that as a garden bed as well. So I'm going to do that. And then I bought some edging. I want to put some flowers around a couple of maple trees. I love the maple trees on this property. They're beautiful. The property just needs some color. I just like to see some pop of color. So that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I've got a big bag of wildflower seeds that are native to this area. and I'm going to give them a sprinkle around town here. And maybe we'll get some wildflowers growing along the, along the boundaries or edges of the property where there's full sun. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't, who knows. But yeah, I'm off to finish my work. Okay, just on a side note, before I go, just wanted to show you one thing that I did. So on the rain barrel, I did bungee cord the top of the lid of the garbage can to the garbage can itself. I did that on both sides because I was afraid that the weight of the rocks were going to make it sink in. So that's what I did. And I put this little planter on top. I thought it looked cute. Yeah. It's raised up so the water will still get into the garbage can, so it shouldn't obstruct anything. And I thought that looked cute, so I thought I'd share that to you. We'll see how it goes. And one last thing, all you moms out there, happy Mother's Day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And Mom, happy Mother's Day. I love you. Bye everyone.